Ego Digi-Doods.
What a loser.
Yeah, I know.
Yay, did the thing.
He did the thing and he did it right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So we're talking about pre-release. Everyone but Justin here, because he has a life, played in the pre-release. We had 8 people in our pre-release, but we had 2 on standby just in case. We even had a new guy to pre-release that never. Well, actually, we had 3 people that didn't know how to fucking play pre-release.
Fair.
But yeah. So
Eric.
yeah. How was
Yeah, it was
y'all's
my first time.
How was y'all's pre-release?
It was Pogalicious.
Gotta say, mine was pretty short and sweet.
Yeah, and I took all the cards you needed, buddy. That's so wow.
Yeah. I just I worked my ass off for it, I guess you could say.
Yeah, you really
Whoa.
did. You really did. I think we started with Eric. How was your pre-release?
It was my first time doing one, so it was very exciting. I've always wanted to do a Digimon draft that way. Draft pre-release.
Yeah,
Super fun, super cool. I know we had talked about the cards coming in this set on the last episode.
Yeah.
But actually getting them and like in your hands, looking at them directly, and fucking with them with weird combinations, super fun. Learned that I really wanted to play Dark Masters. Didn't think that would happen.
Me too.
Super cool.
Me too.
I would do it again.
Yeah,
Easy.
we can do it again. Magic. There's people that make like these draft boxes where they make cardboard sleeves that you can basically re-sleeve the deck and pull packs again for draft. I'm thinking about doing that for BT13. BT13 was such a fun draft experience, and this one too. But BT14 draft, yeah, I think it was Urban. What was the set where we had a bunch of like bulk insects that had jamming? Like there was a level 4 that had jamming.
BT 14.
14.
14. I think I want to do one for that. I really had a lot of fun with that. We didn't get to do. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say 14 might be your best option because like there was so many decks and options you could go with. 13 wasn't bad. It's just a lot of it went into like Royal Knights. So if you didn't pull what you needed for like Royal Knights or some of the other decks, it kind of But
that's true.
I can also see some of the older packs like BT9 or some of the EX maybe 2 or something like that.
Maybe
hell, actually, it doesn't even, since if you were to make it, you wouldn't even have to do like a certain set. What you could do is just throw in random cards together and just see what happens.
Yeah, but I want to simulate that pre-release. Like,
That's fair. If you're trying to specifically
if we wanted to simulate or like
yeah.
just do a regular draft, we've all got a shit ton of like common,
We
rare
do.
bulk.
We do.
We do kind of like Pauper, like they do with Magic.
Yeah.
Draft
okay.
that way.
Yep.
Kind of neat.
Yeah. But yeah, what about your winnings, Eric? Any cards that you want to talk about for your pre-release?
Yes. It's not with me. It's in my car. So I pulled, I believe it's a secret rare, Apocalypsemon.
Nice.
Pokemon, however you say it.
Yeah, Pokemon.
I was like, wow, this card's shit. And I read it,
Yeah.
and I was like, wow, this card's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I somehow, Logan talked about it with his Dark Masters deck. Somehow, it always showed up.
Always.
Every time with just one of them. Don't know how that happens. Fucking awesome. Fucking cool. I like the new blue fishy stuff. Again, Dark Masters. Icing on top. Just worked out really well. Good games. I lost a lot of games. I just basically beat Cole and that's it.
Yeah, I remember
2-0 somehow. But hey, I'll take it.
I remember grabbing the sheet because I was Cole for a minute. I'll be like, okay, Tamers, this is who is going up, and they were all outside, and forgot to get Eric's pairing results. Went outside. I'm like, hey, who won y'all set? And I was looking at Cole expecting the answer. Eric turns to me, 2-0. And then he walked back inside. He's like, I've never felt that good saying that before.
It'll never happen again. Never happen again.
But hey, that just proves that you're a better deck builder than he is.
Oh, I got lucky.
Or you got lucky. Yeah.
Either way, it's fun.
It's fun. It's fun. Who all you faced?
Let's see. Game 1 was Cole, 2-0.
I got the sheet right here.
Game 2, I believe, was Urban.
No.
I think we went 2-1 Urban 1.
So what oh yeah, I'm looking this backwards, fuck. Yeah, round 1 was you and Cole. Round 2 was you and me.
I thought I played you last.
No.
Who did I play last?
You played Urban last.
Me.
Oh, I played you last.
Oh,
Okay,
I
yeah,
got
that
it
was when I
right
kept
here.
pulling a Pokemon. That's right.
Yeah, that's when you actually did the Pokemon thing.
Yeah, it felt good. You kicked my ass, Logan.
Well, so
Don't even act meek.
The only reason why I even got as far as I did is because I pulled 2 of the Demigod and had the inheritable retaliation.
So mean.
That just won me games.
Yep.
Just because because especially Izzy would always hard play something, or pretty much everybody would just hard play shit. Give me a shit ton of memory, I'll promote, just swing. And there was a blue level 6 that you hard played and had blocker on its face, and I just kill it. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, yeah. But yeah, you had a tough time against me. That's when your perfect streak ended.
Yeah, it had to stop sooner or later.
Yeah, and then, you at least got a game off of Urban.
Yeah, I got one game against Urban. We had some close matches. I pissed him off. Sorry about that, buddy. But he still got the wins, so it's fun. Pretty nice.
Pretty nice. What about you, Urban?
First round I played Caesar. I got it 2-0. I think my packs are just a little bit better than his.
Probably.
And because me, I didn't deck build for shit. I was just like, I need X amount of 3s, 4s, and 5s.
Yep. Do the 36 Digimon and then whatever 4 slots you ever manually fill, but tamers or option cards is what I do.
Yep. I was like, just give me the regular ratio minus a couple cards on each. And I just went with it.
There was a lot more eggs in this set. People consistently had like 3 eggs.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric had 5 eggs. Like,
Somehow, some way.
Damn, brother.
Eric's just built different, is what I'm hearing.
I'm here for the eggs, man.
Yeah, he probably just decked Cole out, and that's how he won. He just played the long game on both games. But yeah, I have it here that you face Caesar first, then you face.
I played Izzy second,
and you just got demolished.
Yeah, every time. I don't know. Izzy's just he really thinks. Like, I mean, I think too, but like he'll sit there and like.
He likes to think of every possibility, which is smart.
It's smart, but I feel like it's fine that he thinks. I just think that he thinks too long and he talks himself out of certain things that he shouldn't do.
Yeah.
So I feel like he would win a lot more games if he just didn't
aggressive.
Second guess himself. Like, I wouldn't say more
That's
aggressive.
Fair.
He tends to second guess himself a lot, and I notice that every time I play him.
It's hard not to do that, though.
It is hard not to. That's fair.
Not if you're me, just swing.
Yeah, but you're built different.
He tends to think a lot about swinging at security. Like, I think if I was him, I would be thinking about, should I promote or not? But he seemed, I mean, clearly whatever he was doing seemed to work. Eli took a game off of him, and then he faced me, and then I 2-0'd him. But Urban, you faced Eric last. What'd you do different there, buddy?
Nothing. He just kept giving me like 7 to 10 memory, and I played my rookies down for 3 cost.
That'll do
like
it.
3 or 4 rookies, and then just pass turn.
There was times whenever I was looking over at other people's boards, and my board and my opponent's board will always be like 1 or 2 dudes. Meanwhile, I look over at Urban and Eric's board, and it's just like, it looks like Rookie Rush decks just going against each other.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell are we doing? It never looked like that again, though.
No.
But yeah.
Yeah, every time we go into Apocalypse, he you mill six cards.
6 cards. Which
Bye. Let me do my own plays real quick first.
a Pokemon, if Eric had more Dark Master cards,
I had one in the whole deck. It was Piedmon.
Yeah, that would have been the worst thing for a pre-release because you're only running 40 cards anyway. And 5 is in your hand, 5 is in your security, and then you just go past like 3 turns and you deck them out. Yeah, I don't know. That would be scary in a pre-release. I'm so glad I did not go up against that. But yeah. Between Eric, your games, and Urban, your games, what was the card you loved playing the most? Besides the Pokemon, Eric.
Let me find the list real quick. I forget the name of them.
It should be up on the Discord.
Yeah, let me look at it. It was a level 6 blue. Looked like a little pufferfish guy. He had blocker,
I know what you're talking about.
strip 2 on play and deletion.
Yeah.
If I could find his name, it'd be perfect though.
I think it's quite literally just Puckeromon, but I could be wrong.
Puffermon or some shit.
Like it's legit just that easy.
I might have that card like sitting right next to me.
I'm looking down the list right now.
I edited 4 decks last night, so.
Oh wow. Fucking busy.
Yeah, I stayed up late doing it too. I'll talk about it later on in the podcast. But goddamn, seems like every pre-release I end up doing that.
That's what it is. Everyone gets the cards they need, or getting ready for what else they need, and they just go off of that.
Pokemon.
Pokemon was his
Pokemon,
name?
yeah, it's this guy.
Yep.
Yes, him. He ended up helping me a lot.
Yeah.
With the strip sources and stuff like that. Blocker.
Blocker on the face. 10 DP and
which is not too high, but like for this rookie rush, it's nice to have.
It's nice to have. I saw everyone on that face hard play this every single time.
It's worth it.
I never saw anybody Digivolve into it. But my main thing was I went into that red option card that I put so many.
The bird one.
The bird one.
Yep. Yeah, you used that on me, I remember. And it worked out really well.
It was just a one-of in the deck, and I used it. Yeah, a Meteor Wing for 4 cost, main. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 15,000 DP or less. For each of your opponent's security cards, remove 2,000 from this DP deletion maximum. Mm-hmm. So what I would do was I would Rookie Rush because I want to get rid of the big boy. So Jesus.
It's supposed to be Apocalypse Mon, but it's kind of crusty.
Yeah, crusty. So I would swing bunch, leave them with 2 security cards. I did that every single time. Play the option card, and it'll just nuke everything on their board. Yep. The only thing it wouldn't nuke was probably Apocalypse, but luckily I never faced it. Or I never faced the Apocalypse.
Yeah, I couldn't get that far with you.
Yeah, I ended up doing too fast.
Yep.
But yeah. What about you, Urban? Besides
the Cannon
Dramon. Yes, yep. that bad boy. I hate that I didn't pull that because he had a really cool effect on himself.
Yep. Pretty good.
God damn it! Fuck, I just been in the binder.
Yeah, I was just like, I would always try to pass memory to 4 every time.
Yeah, Cannon Dramon. I think
in the turn.
I think I'm gonna build a deck out of this. Yeah, this dude is
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, this dude is dope as hell. I'm sad that I didn't pull it. I like he has a dick cannon too. He has a little penis cannon.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, he has a little penis cannon.
Little chubby.
Yeah, little chub. But yeah, did you ball for 4 until level 6, which that's understandable for 12,000 DP. End of your turn once per turn. If your opponent has 4 or more memory, delete one of their Digimon with the lowest DP. And the end of their turn, if you have 4 or less memory, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest play cost. That punishes your opponent from choking you.
Yep.
There has to be a way to protect it, like give it some kind of protection. I don't know how, but with black, I think we can figure out though. And plus, it's a cyborg too, so we can just try. What happened? No.
frozen in time.
Oh, there we go.
What?
Okay, I froze for a
Hey,
second.
hey.
What was that?
I froze for a second.
Fix your
Ooh.
Wi-Fi.
No, well, yeah, I don't know what happened, but oh well. But yeah, Ken and Dramon, I'm definitely gonna build a deck out of it. I just gotta find a deck list. I'm sure on Digimon.io there's somebody that built a list already.
I'm missing like
Surely.
6 cards.
What?
I'm missing 6 cards for it.
Okay. What cards do you need for it?
Deltamon,
Yeah.
and then so for 6 and before a couple trainings,
Couple trainings. Where you running
maybe
black
a
or
level
red
7 or
trainings?
2. Black.
Black training. Interesting. No, that's
Out of curiosity, it's a cyborg, right?
Yep.
Jackson. You can throw it in there.
Oh yeah, you can. You
Yep.
can technically.
And then now he's got jamming and blocker, if I remember
I
correctly.
thought there was a 4 limit.
He'd
on
already
it.
have blocker and
Face
reboot.
seeking.
Did y'all know that some people here are gay?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
50% representing.
Yes, actually. How did
I
you
had to
get
be-
in here whenever it's set to 4?
You didn't set it to 4.
It is set
It
to
says
4.
4. Yeah. Hold on.
I don't know.
Yeah.
User limit 4
4
users. What the
How
heck?
the fuck did you do that?
Permissions. All members can view this because everyone has admin parameter.
Oh
Admin.
my god, Cole.
That shouldn't get past the user limit though.
I guess it does.
I
Okay.
have no idea. But look, I'm not gonna be here long. I'm about to head to school. I just saw everybody in here for once, and I was like, ooh.
Oh yeah, you're fine, man. You're fine. We're just doing the podcast.
Oh, my bad. I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna listen.
Oh, you're fine, man. Yeah, listen. Listen. Oh wait, he fucks up the 4 thing now. Fuck. God damn it.
No. No.
God damn it, Sea King. You gotta leave, buddy. I'm sorry. You can listen to it on your way to school tomorrow.
Oh, on the way to school. Excuse you. 27.
You've gotta,
Have a good
you've got to
day.
watch the other 2 episodes.
Oh, yeah, you gotta watch
You
the
gotta
other
catch up
episodes.
first.
Yeah, catch up, bro. Okay, cool. Shit.
I'm gonna do some research on that real quick.
Yeah, I was like, fuck.
I'm gonna drop it to 3 users just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be either some fun editing or
Yeah.
you just
I'm still
doing whatever.
Whatever. It don't matter.
It's just a few seconds. You can technically cut that if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
Nobody fucking watches this thing, anyways.
Nah.
I do.
I know. I saw. Surprisingly,
Well, deck editing.
surprisingly, the videos are doing a lot better than I thought they would. So I was like, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Funny enough,
Good.
Sam watches this.
Really?
Yay.
Oh,
She was doing some lookup for anniversary stuff, learning about cards. Now she knows some of the key terminology and started watching some of it.
It's
also
pretty
because I'm in it, but
dope. Yeah.
she's just like, "You're in it. I'll support you." And I was like, "You don't got to
Yeah,
do
take
that,
those
but all
wins when you
right."
can get it.
Exactly. So I'm like,
With a gamer.
"You want to do what Saturday? Bet got it."
Like our first podcast was 40 views. Our second one was 41 views. And the Leviathan deck profile has 206 views, which is pretty.
Yeah, that's more of a deck profile. So when people look up
I...
deck profiles
sorry.
on YouTube. Sorry, I didn't mean to as well.
No, that's all good. It wasn't that important. Keep going.
No,
I'll finish.
Go
I
ahead.
promise.
No, that was pretty much it. Just saying it's a deck profile. So people are looking at profiles more than podcasts. So,
Especially since it's new
here's
stuff.
a Leviathan one. Let's see what he's playing.
It was a very interesting deck profile. Then I immediately gutted it.
Was that the first one, or is that the one you put up today?
That was the first one. The one I put up today only has 9 views, but that's how the original one was too.
Yeah.
Most
I
people
feel
it
like
time.
what we should do is, apart from this podcast, one of us does a deck profile a week, and then like a day or two later, upload that.
I agree with that.
Yeah. That or either just, one of these videos during the beginning of the week, and then towards the weekend, post a deck profile or something. There's multiple ways you can do it.
I still think the casual talk with Project Asil in the background would be really good too.
Yeah. But
Casual, chill, Digimon related, adjacent.
Yeah, I do want to, because I say it every time we come up to locals, but I really want to use my fucking phone, record you doing your deck profile, because I love seeing those deck profiles for Yu-Gi-Oh! People just do that, and it really makes you feel connected to the locals too, instead of just someone staring at the camera and showing you their cards off.
Yeah.
Like this. Feels a little bit more genuine too.
Or if you get enough into it, tax season's around the corner. You could get a camera and/or camcord with a tripod.
Ooh.
Oh well, yeah, but surprisingly, I make too much, so I owe taxes now.
Eee.
Yeah.
I gotta do mine soon.
Yeah, I was
So.
surprised. I didn't realize that I made 40K a year. Did not know that at all. I'm like, oh, because I'm so used to making like 21 or 26. That's what I made last year. I'm like, oh, I made a lot more than I did.
This no longer became Digimon related. This became the real podcast.
Yes, in the real podcast. Yeah, do your taxes, everybody. The IRS will definitely make your life hell.
Nah, screw it. Don't do taxes.
Yeah.
Evade them.
Yeah. I can't. Oh yeah, I can see Discord.
Remember,
Eric's
Tamers, if you have Evade on your text box, you're just free to skip your taxes.
You have Evade on your tax box.
Yeah.
Only if you didn't attack first. If you already
That's why
attacked,
Blue Guru is so good now. It has Evade.
it really does. Speaking of Blue Guru, upcoming box tournament. We got one.
It's coming up. It's going to be an interesting one. I feel like there's going to be a lot of either half new, half old
Do we
decks.
want to say what we're playing?
Spoilers.
It is spoilers. So.
Yellow vaccine.
Or do we want to limit it to 3 decks we might bring?
I'm debating on 3 decks at the moment.
Me too.
To be honest.
That's why I said 3.
So, because I want to play all my decks half the time, but I'll go first because it doesn't matter to me. Everyone knows my decks at this point.
Everybody knows mine too.
So, so the ones we're thinking is because we have a challenge at our locals, a Royal Knight tournament brought to you by Logan himself. So I thought about playing, yes sir, playing Gaiomon.
Gaiomon, fuck.
Gaiomon, just because I mean you don't see it that much anymore. I kind of miss playing it. Very fast aggro beat stick.
Fair.
A little bit of control. So there's that. There is of course Grace Nova. Well, I've got the deck box here.
Ooh, it's so pretty.
I need more time to test it. I think I have it how I want for now until we get the 16 support. But again, like it's just more games I just need to test.
That's fair. I did.
And then the third one is hinging, I guess 4 decks. It's hinging on whether I want to replay Belphemon again, but everyone's going to be playing purple, so I'm kind of iffy about that one, or Yellow Vaccine.
Well,
because I haven't technically ran mine in a tournament, but casual games I've ran it a lot.
Well, it might be there. I don't know. So for me, I'm tied with Machine Dramon because
of course
Bandai's just spoiling me at this fucking point.
The cards are official.
Just goddamn spoiling me. I have all the cards too. Built it, tested it out. God damn. It's just the consistency is so much better now. Leviamon, because Leviamon, I got all the cards. Fuck. So good. And Digipolice.
Good options.
I ended up merging the new like the Alphamon stuff, merging the Oryumon with that whole Digi line with the Commandramon and Brigadramons. Haven't tested out too much.
So it's more of original Digipolice and not like D-Brigade anymore.
Yeah, it's more OG Digi because I still run the new Maimons. Also, while I was testing out a game with I tested out a game with Izzy at Urban's place using the new Marvin Jackson with Machine Dramon. So apparently the Dorumon that gives the inheritable when a Digivolution card is placed underneath you gain a memory. Mind Link counts. I'm like, oh, this is busted.
Interesting.
So not only am I gonna get a memory off a certain main by trashing a sideboard, but I'm gonna gain a memory by mind linking. That's 2 memory, and fuck, that's a problem. For one, that's a problem.
That's why I'm so excited for 16 when the new Daruga Milan comes out.
Hello, Yoichi.
Kitty.
Oh, Gato.
I know. This is one of my black cats.
Whoa.
I got another one. Her name's Raven.
Raven.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Or no, it was Kieres.
it is. And just because I'm having a lot of fun with it, not Dark Masters, but Dark Nightmon. I'm having a shit ton of fun with that deck. Like, it's not a competitive deck. It's just
It's neat though.
It's just a really fun deck to play. I just really like Digicrossing. But yeah, other than that, until my poop cards come in somehow, that's not what I'm playing. So it's up to that. It's up to
You
those
could
four.
borrow a deck.
Good, nah. I got a secret ace, a literal blast ace that I teched into poop. It's the Zulongmon, the yellow and blue one. So you can just blast Digivolve on top of your level 5s for free. And it always surprises everybody. It does not... Nobody sees it coming, which is fun.
You can also play the yellow and black one. The
yellow...
tiger, but I don't think the effect works as well.
It's not as good as the yellow and blue one. Because by all means, I'm running black base. I was really tempted to just do the yellow and black one, but it wasn't worth it. But yeah. But, what about you, Eric? I kind of have an idea.
Would it shock you if you knew what I was gonna do?
I'm gonna guess
I'm gonna pretend it is.
poop my OG Machinedramon,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it.
Both of those is possible, plus a new one if the rest of them come in. You got a tease of it on Project Brazil the other day. If you remember that.
Oh, the Leomon?
Ooh.
No.
Leopardmon.
No. I know what it's talking about. I joined right when y'all were playing that.
Diabolo.
Alamals.
What?
The aliens. Alamal.
Oh, aliens. Oh.
Yeah.
Vadermon, Ebawamon.
I keep forgetting you have that deck.
Mhm. Well, I almost have the deck. I've got to wait for the Oscar.
I keep forgetting I have a Devimon deck just sitting over here, just taunting me, waiting for me just turning it into a Venomiosmon deck. Because I know
thing.
I know this. I know this what's gonna happen. Is I'm just gonna build.
It looks fun, Venomia does.
It's fun. We just have to wait till we get more support for it becomes
It's 16.
Yeah.
That's when it becomes better. Because right now it's
I
okay,
see.
but
Yeah. What about you, Urban?
Fair.
3 possibilities besides Gamamon. Because fuck that deck.
nah.
Leomon.
Gamamon's one.
I think you'll play Leomon.
Leomon's another one. If I can get the 2 option cards in
What option cards?
before Sunday, Final Zubagon Punch.
Mm.
If I can get those in before Sunday, maybe I do Leomon. And then
Is it a green card?
maybe
I think it's black.
No, yeah, it's black, 2 option. It
That's
has
a
like
pretty
a
common card. We
DP
might have
threshold.
some.
It's like security attack plus
called?
1 blocker.
It's Final
Final-
Zubagon Punch.
yeah,
Final Zubabon Punch?
Yeah.
pretty good card.
For like 2 memory, it's very nice.
Oh yeah.
Running one of those, my aliens. Just one.
And Eric, what are you
Ooh,
actually
I may
missing
not
for
have
yours,
that.
by the way?
I think Eric has
For
this
my what?
card.
Well, you said you were waiting on cards if they come in. What cards would you be missing?
I'd have to pull up the list.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Eric, you might have this card. I could have swore I saw it in your binder.
I probably do because it was pretty common. What set did that come from?
BT4.
I've probably got some somewhere.
I
I can dig through and look for it. I'll let you know later.
I'll put it in.
If you want to shoot me a message.
Yeah, I'll put it in the Echo Digi-Doods.
Perfect.
Speaking of that, fellas, y'all should bring the binders because I think it's going to be a decent turnout Sunday.
That's why I filled mine up. Just
I don't
in
have
case.
anything of worth in my binders, unfortunately.
That doesn't matter. People are
Don't
always
matter.
looking for stuff.
Like
True.
Urban needs the card, so you know where we're at. But yeah, that was 2 Urban. Do you have a third one before you disappear into Gamamon?
He has one with Gamamon. He is bio-merged.
Maybe Gallantmon.
Yeah, oh Lord. Wins one tournament.
It's going to
Maybe.
his head.
Maybe Imperial just because I haven't played it in a while.
Yeah,
I don't
I've been looking at my Imperial Dramon deck, and I'm like, you need some love, buddy.
The bad part is when he gets the port, I'm not even changing any cards because I feel like mine's just that good.
Fair. fair.
It's like maybe swapping out a few and that's it.
That's also how I'm feeling about another deck, which will segue into the bunny deck, the bunny advanced deck. So it's double typhoon, but we always call it bunnies because one of them is a bunny, one of them is a dog, but whatever.
They're bunny, dog, rabbits.
Yeah, bunny, dog, rabbits. It's rabbit season. So,
bunny season.
So,
dog season.
Pre-release is, well, it's releasing on March 8th. So depending on what our store, what SMG is gonna do their pre-release is. I see you trying to focus your camera.
Yeah, autofocus. I don't know how to.
Oh, you're fine, man. It's the actual release date is March 8th, 2024, but they are gonna be doing a mono green only tournament.
Yeah, I think it's like how they did Beelzemon Cup, isn't it?
Yeah, basically Beelzemon Cup. From March 1st to March 7th is when they're doing this, so whenever the pre-release is. So, I'll put it in it's the direct link to what I'm looking at over here. So, basically, for participating, you get the Terriermon BT3AA that has the double Typhoon Cup with a gorgeous art that everybody wants. It's just that your opponent can't get memory except by Tamer Effects Floodgate, but I'll use it because it looks pretty. The only thing that everybody gets one, so everybody will get one of those. Everybody's gonna get one of the double Typhoon Cup double pack. And one person, whoever wins the pre-release, gets the double Typhoon Terriermon. That is the on-play search. So I'm excited for that. I really want to win this. For mono green only, I'm probably just gonna run Bloomlord. I think that's the best way I could do it.
I'm about to say, thinking about it, it just has to be purely mono green, or can it be like dual colors? I forget.
It can be dual color, but you cannot use the other color on it.
Right, like you can't just have a red card in there.
Yeah.
So technically, you could do Rust Tyranna as well.
That's what I was thinking, but it's not as strong as Bloomlord.
Yeah, that's understandable.
It's not strong, but if I could, I would.
That's probably what we'll see is a lot of just not Rust Tyranna, just a lot of like either you're running Bloomlord or the new Rosemond cards.
Malik will be running Rosemond. I know he will.
I can't think of too many other green decks that'll run.
I know.
I mean, if Eric wants it, like I said, there's the Leopardmon. He could technically
I'll
run
put
for
it together because it was fun as heck. It was
brother,
different.
like I said, I've got most of it for you.
Have you seen the winner prize for the pre-release for bunnies?
I've not.
I put it in the link. It's all the way at the bottom.
Let me take a look.
This card, everybody who's building bunnies, which is pretty much going to be everybody for the advanced deck, is going to be gunning for this thing. Because I know everybody wanted the Beelzemon one whenever that dropped.
Oh wow, you're talking about the Terriermon?
Yep, Terriermon.
That's really good.
I know, but everybody's gonna get the participation Terriermon that looks pretty as well. It's about one of my favorite.
I mean, it's a good like security card, but God, the other one is just.
That's not a security card, Eric. That's a memory. That's a floodgate.
That's from Floodgate.
Yeah.
Floodgate. Sorry.
You still run it.
There's a lot of Terriermons now.
There is. It was just unfortunate for Lotmon. But nobody cares about Lotmon. Or Kokomon, or however you want to call them.
Who cares?
You do in your bunnies, because you'll play it.
But in less than a month, like, 2 or 3 weeks from now, we'll be doing Mono Green Cup. So, I'm excited for it. I think it's a fantastic addition. I hope they keep doing stuff like this.
Yeah, because I like when they do new formats and things like that. It changes the game up.
Yeah, so I think that's what they're doing, because Ultimate Cup is just strictly just normal Digimon. They tried the monocolor for the longest time, which it did work. And then they tried rotation for like 3 months. And they said, nah, we're just doing straight up normal Digimon. Fuck it. Well, that's fine. But they're still keeping the color rule for these pre-release starter decks. I like it. I kind of wish we did that for the Black the Black War Greymon, and then the purple Metal Garuru starter decks. But I think it's just because this is an advanced starter deck. I think that's why.
Yeah, more than likely. And as we were saying, like different formats, I've seen like a lot of different things go up right now where people are making them. But I think one of my favorites I've seen going around recently is actually Highlander format for Digimon.
Highlander.
How does
Yes,
that
because
work?
there's been Highlander, Digimon, however you say it, I can't remember, but it's like I think it was an original thing that started in Magic, and then it's been migrating to every single card game if it
Yes.
can, but you can only have one of each
Oh,
card.
singleton, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it
interesting.
can work in Digimon
Now,
because then it just makes you use more cards that say you don't use anymore.
yeah. Now I found something a little unique, if I can find it. It is basically you can do it with 2 people. You can do it with technically 3 people, but it is a 3v1 format to where I can't. I have to. I think it's on my phone actually, to where one opponent be's the bad guy, and then you have 3 other people be the tamers, and you basically fight the bad guy. All of you do the same thing. Everybody, whenever the bad guy passes memory, everybody gets set to that memory. Everybody has the same deck size except the bad guy has a 50-card deck, a 10-card special deck for special option cards that trigger during this special phase. That's right after the draw step. That trigger and do various stuff, whether it's a memory boost or a bomb. And of course, that 10-card deck is shown with all of the other players to make sure it's okay for them to play. And the bad guy gets 15 cards in their security. And
Oh, go ahead.
they cannot swing. They cannot kill one person immediately and then go on the next person. They can only kill one person per rotation. It's a pretty neat format. They have a whole rules, and your opponent goes up to 30 memory if possible. So there is guys to where they lay a second mat under it, and then they use the memory setter cards to extend it a little bit further, so they go to 30 memory.
I think I know what I would want the first deck to be if we did it.
I would want Dark
Except
Masters.
it would be no, I was gonna say it'd be too strong, but Dark Masters. But you can also run the old cards,
You could.
like option cards, like Trump card, Infinity Cannon.
I
Throw a Millennial Mon in there just cause.
Millennium Mon. I actually have. I have those AAs are super cheap right now for Millennium Mon.
Oh my god, yeah.
They're like under $1.
He's just not as good.
No.
That's why I want a new Justimon deck because then you could throw Millennial Mon in there just cause. But,
Yeah.
You know.
But we got a new Cyberdramon Ace, even though it's more Machine Dramon support than anything else.
It's something.
Yeah. But I would like to make an Omnimon deck for that format, just to have like an evil Omnimon for everybody to fight, because Omnimon is always seen as like the hero and stuff for most of the multimedia of Digimon.
So, question: with that format, would say if I had a card that says mill a certain amount of cards off the top of your deck,
Only Mon.
would that be just one person does that?
It will be just the opponent. So all your effects affect him, but
So, like, say if I was the big bad and
Yeah.
y'all three were if I said, "Oh, mill 3 cards," I pick who mills the cards, not all three of you.
everyone with mill cards.
Chaos Galamon mill.
Good.
Hey,
One
beat him
just
before
runs normal
before
red
you
base,
run out of
then-
deck. Kind of cool.
But yeah, if like an option card says your opponent, it'll say each opponent.
Hmm.
So
That'd be neat.
it's neat. It's you definitely have to make a deck for it. For the villain has to make a deck for it. I'm working on it right now, and we'll get back to that later. And it's a really fun format.
Yeah, I feel like there's multiple ways around it because I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking, what if it's a bunch of just all the heroes are yellow vaccine players that play a shit ton of tamers, then someone plays the old Shine Greymon. Would you therefore
Well-
count their yellow tamers and then minus like 30k
So
DB?
your board is just for you and your stuff. You do not share effects among each other. It is just whatsoever on your mat affects only yourself, but the villain, all of his effects go to everybody else. Just that way it keeps up. And plus, that's the reason why they have 15 security cards, is because one for each opponent. And if the villain's first turn, they do draw for everybody on their first turn draws first, because I guess that's to help with card draw. I don't know.
And just for clarification, it would be like, say the villain went first, and then there's 3 of us heroes, and then it would be the first hero, then the second hero's turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, you go in clockwise.
I got you. So, be an interesting way to make it kind of like Commander in a sense.
It would be, in a way. I like it, and it's more Digimon than Commander, because, heck, just
there's a lot of villains.
There's a lot of villains, and it's always all the tamers trying to beat up one big bad guy. I think it's pretty dope. It's more Digimon instead
of... like a turn-based battle.
Yeah, it's turn-based
I just thought about it. You know what the scariest boss deck would probably be? Mother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mother would be a menace.
Ugh.
And you just add, like, I don't know, like 10 more of those searchers and you're good.
Not just give the, like, if it's the boss deck, I feel like that would be a little different. Just give it like 10 more cards. Just increase the deck size. Like, there's multiple ways you can go with this format, like you said, depending on what's happening.
If you find out more about that, let me know. That sounds awesome.
I would love to.
Yeah, I want to.
Whether it be villain or hero.
This Thursday, if I can get it done in time, I want to try it out.
No.
I'm game. We'll let you know how it goes.
Oh yeah, we'll let you know. I mean, we can also try Sunday too. But yeah.
Want a box tournament? Who?
Yeah, right. Plus, I think that would be a fantastic tournament idea. Is you have to build both a villain deck and pick whatever deck you want to play as a hero, and then we just spin a fucking circle, and whoever it lands on becomes a villain, and whatever 3 heroes it lands on, you have to face, and you just keep going like a King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Evil Knight format.
Evil Knight format.
Yeah, you set up a boss, and then they stay the boss until the team beats it, and then someone else becomes the villain or the boss or whatever.
That's a good idea. I like it. Okay, we'll have to homebrew that on the side.
It'd be cool. I think it sounds fun. More excuse to play this game, so I'm up for it.
Oh yeah. So I actually snagged it from the Alabama Digimon Discord. That's where I found it at, and somebody else did like a Commander version, and somebody did a Pauper version, but that one I was like, because we were trying to make a multiplayer, a Digimon format.
Malik made a pretty decent version of one. The problem with it is he allowed like synergies, and if 2 people were running either the same deck or a deck that's just like, at the time, Black War Greymon, if both of them were running Black War Greymon, it's just, you can't do nothing.
Yeah, and then we tried to do the 2-headed giant one, and it just didn't work out.
I don't think that was going to work. No. But with this, I feel like it gives it more unique play style, too. Yeah. Great idea. Even if it sucks, I'm willing to play it, because that just sounds like a neat thing.
Yeah, and I feel like depending on what deck you play, like, you could change it up, too, to where, like, I feel like Dark Masters, I would want the option card of the decks, because all the Dark Masters had, like, certain moves that they would use and things like that. But then again, I feel like if you did the Mother deck, I would like the Mother deck to have more cards in the deck.
Yeah.
Instead of the deck of options. So, like, there's multiple ways you can go around it. The only thing I would hate is, like, and you could based on, like, just either you could make it normal Digimon, you could make it like villains that are in it, which is what we mainly been talking about. But then sometimes it won't work, so it just depends.
Well, I also think it would be really cool to see. There is like a good villain deck versus 3 bad villain decks.
It's like battling for the top almost. Yeah.
Like having one.
Well, plus you get like different play styles too. Yeah. You know, you get more gimmicks.
I think it would be cool to have. There's like a Greymon or an Old Force versus like a Machine Dramon, a Dark Masters deck, and then I'm trying to think of back, and then like a Devimon deck. I think that would be kind of cool too to see that pairing, or see like Devimon pair up with Greymon. I think that would be. It's a dope idea. Try and make sense of it in the digital world. It's kind of dope.
This is so weird how Quartzmon has to team up with fucking Gamamon to defeat Sukamon.
Sukamon. Oh man, that actually would be a pretty good villain deck because it literally is stopping you from playing the game, turning all your shit into poop.
Yeah, roll the
Annoying.
dice to see how many cards turn into
Well,
poop that turn.
Eric, isn't there like a Sukamon or an Edamon card to where for every poop that's on the field or every Sukamon token?
Every Sukamon security attack +1.
Yep. King Sukamon.
Ooh.
And then if
Steve.
you get destroyed by battle, you can destroy every Sukamon instead.
Ooh.
Yep, it's BT10, ain't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
You could do something with it.
That'd be pretty cool. So this opens up deck ideas too. So
Yeah, that's why I say it depends on what deck you're doing. There's a certain way you could buff it.
yeah,
So
that also makes Diaboromon both scary as a villain
Ooh.
and really good as a hero deck
Mm-hmm.
because if you're just sitting in the back chilling and you have the clock cards, you could just end up winning the game just by clocking, and your teammates are just trying to distract the boss as much as possible.
Yeah, depending
Not
on what we
aggressive.
have now and what's leaked, just start off with an errata and start out with a token. It's the best you
Yeah.
got.
Yep. Which, oh well,
Well, I don't know. 17's not out yet. We'll see.
we'll see. We still don't know the cards yet, so we'll see. But going on to the next topic, cards of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we didn't even go through the deck at all on bunnies.
Oh, we
Yeah, they're all bunnies.
Yeah, they're all bunnies. But I mean, most of the people already know about it. I just want to go over the pricing primarily,
Oh, that's fair.
and of course what the Green Cup is, because not a lot of people know about the Mono Green Cup too.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's okay, Eric.
I don't know about a lot of things, so it's nothing unusual.
I can tell. So
I'll try.
he's right. He tries. So who wants to go first for the card of the week?
I think you should go ahead.
Me?
Yes, sir.
Well, I was asking you guys because I somehow lost.
I'll
it.
go. I'll go.
Oh, get him.
Today we are doing Hover Espimon.
Oh
Hover
man,
Espimon. Hover
I
Espimon.
knew it.
Hover
I
Espimon.
should have known.
Low four.
Shiny Rapidmon.
Rapidmon.
Sorry, no, I was just looking. I scrolled all the way to the bottom and I
I was
seen
about to
the
say. I thought he. I was wondering
seventh
why he
point.
just said that.
Shiny.
shining gold finish Rapidmon.
Damn. It
That's
is.
an odd card of the week. Okay,
It's an odd
next.
card of the week. Anyways, why do you like that card, Eric?
I like it because one, it's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Two, it's a cyborg, which I've fallen in love with thanks to Machine Dramon.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
I like the fact that if there's a tamer, just get blocker. Can't be deleted by effects. It's just it keeps it safe.
Doesn't even have
And it's
fear
on
tamer.
play and when Digivolving effect for 5 cost. Oh, beautiful. You get played off no matter what.
Pretty good.
You can put it in any black deck, I think. Just
Yeah.
about.
My card of the week is probably the card that I use most at pre-release, and that is the Wizardmon. This card is so cool. I really want to build a Wizardmon deck just to have it with Gatomon.
Wait until the Gandalf deck.
Yeah, it's so cool, and plus he looks like Vixie from Final Fantasy.
Looks like a cool dude.
I
Anyways,
think it's Vivi.
or Vivi Vixie.
Yeah, I was about to say.
People will bitch at me in the comments. Probably.
Imagine playing Final Fantasy.
Yeah, right. Shit.
I
So
could never.
it's a level 4. Play cost 5. Digivolves on top of a level 3 for 3 memory, which
It is VV.
on its face it has blocker, so that's always welcome. It's on play or on deletion by trashing the top or bottom card of your security stack, so you can choose. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6,000 DP until the end of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
So you can
I'm shocked they gave it blocker with that effect.
So this is what I did. On play it, trash the bottom card, and block it to basically minus 12,000 the whatever Digimon they have.
Mhm.
Because it just stacks because it's still the end of their turn. I'm like,
Crazy
pretty
thing is
cool.
too,
So
with all the
fair.
like effects we talked about last week with trashing stuff and gaining effects, it's insane.
I would be by all means, it's not a vaccine, it's a data.
Yeah, but
A
still,
data.
like it's the whole thing of where like Kyrie and the Wizardmon had a
Yeah.
friendship or something.
Harry and the Wizard.
I'm
The wizard.
I'm sure because you could also throw in the Balmon with this, thanks to the Beelsmon event starter deck.
Mhm.
I have to tinker with it, but I really like this card. I just want to play into something,
That's fair.
and I really I don't even know if this got a pre-release or not, but if it does, I'm gonna get it. What about you, Urbian?
This man picking up the first card he sees.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
No.
I mean, that pro gamer move right there.
Pro gamer.
No one's ever gonna know.
No.
Probably the new Mogo from BT15, just because I pulled the AA.
Hell yeah! Look at that beautiful.
It's just
That's
because I like it.
such a gorgeous AA.
Oh, good.
Plus, it's pretty good. You can warp
Okay.
from Gabumon if your opponent has what is it 10k or more?
Yeah,
I think it's 11.
It has 10 DP or higher,
actually,
and if you have a
I'm
mat on the board.
Yeah, it has evade when digivolving 3 of your opponent's Digimon and Tamers. Can't suspend until the end of their turn. All turns once per turn. When this Digimon comes unsuspended, you may unsuspend it, and then it can warp if you have a meta sheet on board.
That's pretty good.
It's a no wonder like pre-release sales. It's like a $50 card. And, well,
Right?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Last night when me and Justin were on King Drazel,
Oh my god.
he was doing the blue Melga deck, and then I was doing the insects with the BT16 support.
Yeah.
And when he digivolved into that, it just really hindered me because
Yeah.
And this man had a quartz spawn on board.
Yep. Yep.
I
Yep.
barely got the game.
Yep. It
the
really
only reason I went into the Quartzmon is because I can't suspend, and he hindered all my stuff from suspending because I need to suspend to trigger effects to then
Yeah.
mess with his board.
Yep.
So I was just like, you know what? I got the Quartzmon in my hand. I'm just gonna plop it down.
Oh, it's a great card. Like you just like even though we went over those cards last week, I still forgot about them.
It's just you don't know how good
Until
a card's worth is until you play it.
in
Yeah.
hands. That's why I'm really against the Bandai giving us a simulator, like an official one, because unless I play with it physically, no matter how many times I do in the simulator, I will never know. Because I did the Leviamon, and I kept misplaying Waru Seedramons when attacking effect. I kept missing it. But whenever I got the physical card and read it and actually played with it, I learned it. Like, something about physical cards just click in my mind easier than, like, Master Duel.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, you know. But yeah, that's my opinion. And Justin, your card of the week?
I decided to change it up because I saw another card, and it's just with how the format is. Say what?
Rustaramon?
No.
Damn.
I don't even have the card on me.
Fuck.
But it's in the same deck. The Metal Greymon X Antibody.
Hate that
the
card.
virus
Okay.
variation.
I hate that card
Mainly
so much.
because of it's the protection it has from DP, reduction, D-Digivolve. You get to delete something with 6. But the effect is when you play it in a deck, even if you have like reboot or something, or when they suspend something on their turn through the inheritable, you trash the top card of security. And in my opinion, that does almost the same as the other X Antibody that gives you security tech and 3K, except you get more protection.
More.
So I like it more than that one.
That card basically may as well say it can be affected by opponent's Digimon or anything. Like that card, there's a reason why whenever I built Black War, I put 4 of them motherfuckers in my deck. Because I was like, yeah, I don't care about security type +1. I'm just playing control based one. 4 of them. There ain't no.
I would too, but I run one Altarius mode.
Altarius
So that's the only thing stopping me.
Yeah.
1 of 4.
I had to. I was like, yeah, 4 of these. This card is way too good. Just so good. And then I bricked twice with it in a tournament. I never played again.
Could never.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, fuck this. I hate this card I hate this deck so much. Never played it again. Then who's Anonymous Shrew? I just look. Oh my god, Eric, what the fuck is that? I just opened up the chat for our Google Doc.
I don't understand how.
Fart, forward space, not even or not forward space, forward slash, not backslash, butt fart. And then it looked like he tried to do like the whole like Digimon swirl on the back of the card.
No, that's an Uno card.
Oh, that's an Uno card.
Yeah, it's the
it's a stall.
Yeah.
The skip a turn one. Oh, I can even tell. I thought it was like the swirl or maybe the back of a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Nah, if I could find that, I'd have posted that though.
Okay. And now we're moving on to our tier list part because we always do a tier list, right, guys?
Yep.
Yay.
Tier list. Let me just not turn off my camera. Fuck me. Show screen. You're gonna see Warhammer for a moment.
Space Marine.
So I feel like everybody in this room knows exactly what these are. So we're gonna be ranking controllers.
Oh
I'm
my
down for
god! Here we go.
So
Icons. D tier.
yeah, get this shit at the bottom.
No. Does that count with the adapter?
Yes, I'll count it with the adapter.
Put it in A.
With the adapter, I'd put it in B.
Yeah, that's what I was
Without
saying.
it, I'd put it in
I'd
like
say-
C.
Nah, I
honestly.
don't. Nah, I would like my controllers not to have drift 1 week playing with them.
Bad. Just don't treat them right.
Okay,
Easy.
so what about the Pro Controller then? Where are we gonna put this?
I
That's
didn't
A
like
tier.
it.
That
That's
one.
I didn't
A.
like it.
You didn't like it?
What?
I didn't like the Switch one. Now the Wii U
Hey.
Pro Controller hit different.
That's because it's the whole iPad.
The Wii U.
No, not the iPad. Like they had a Pro Controller.
Yeah,
they
did have
but
a
it was
Pro
like
controller.
lighter.
Okay.
So good.
The Wii U one isn't on here because I'm pretty sure the one who made it did
Wii
not
U
put it.
pad. The regular gamepad is though.
Yeah, the regular one is.
I'm just saying, people crave the Wii U now. People gotta have Subway Surfer when they play games. The Wii U gamepad is not as bad as people say it is now.
I will put this above the Joy-Con in B tier.
Yeah, I feel like it's above the Joy Cons, but
That's
I don't
fair.
know how much more.
And I'll go ahead and put this
S
six
tier.
controller.
S tier.
S tier.
S tier.
No. It's nothing else to say about that.
Yeah.
What
S
about
tier.
the
S
Duke?
tier.
the Duke?
S
The
tier.
Duke, put that in
S
A.
tier.
Yeah,
I
I'm
do
putting
miss
it
the
A.
black and white buttons. I thought
Me
that was so
too.
cool.
Me too. I remember. Now, what about the slim version?
The Slim was better than the regular.
That's like a pre 360.
Essentially.
Kinda is. I really enjoyed the slim version. I think I played on the slim version more, but I still enjoyed the black and white buttons though.
Oh, that was cool.
It was really cool. I remember playing a Halo 2 and
He had to go invisible as the arbiter.
Yes. Oh my god, I loved it so much. I miss that. They also made a remake of that controller for modern platforms.
Oh, I saw that. It's like a little screen.
Yes, if you yeah, here it is. Yeah, I think this is it. No. I think this is it. So if you click the screen, it does like the startup for the OG Xbox.
That's sick.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and it was $60. I bought it and I still have it. It's so sick. I only play it whenever I'm playing the Master Chief Collection on PC.
That's fair.
But yeah, the Super Nintendo controller.
A.
Yeah,
Me.
I would honestly put this a little bit above the Duke.
I'd put it above the Fat Duke,
Yeah, I'm gonna put it above
Yep.
that Duke. PS4 controller.
C.
I
S.
feel like it goes A because what
Bottom
it
of
brought
B
to
or
like
C.
controllers in general, haptic feedback, like
Yeah.
there was the like speaker
It
coming
feels like a
through it,
McDonald's
senses.
toy.
It was nice, but I hated how
Have
long
you felt
it was.
the modern Xbox controllers?
Yeah, well, I got this one from a few years ago.
The Xbox One controller feels like it's a McDonald's toy.
No, it's weighted. It's got good quality plastic. It's got grit on it.
Still using
don't know.
batteries, man.
This is wired.
Yeah, I know, but
You just plug it up.
We're talking about launch controllers. So on launch,
Okay, I want you to tell me who, with a PS4, don't care if it was launched or not, lost that cable instantly. The cable broke because it's the crappy micro
never
USB,
had
not a
that,
USB-C like they use now. Micro USB suck.
Yeah, everyone had that
They
because that was what
bend
the
so
phones were.
easy.
Yeah, that's what the phones were too.
I
I never lost
Every time I had those
mine.
cables, they broke.
I
I
never
have 10
lost
different
mine.
chargers.
I went through 6 PS4 controllers, and I don't even play on that console.
Wow.
Jesus.
Just saying.
You want to
I
know?
went
many
with
Xbox
3. That's
controllers
because
I
I
went
broke
through?
them.
Well,
Since the 360, 3.
Yeah, you know about the 360 one? Everyone who had this bought, of course, the charge pack one. And somehow
Yep.
That's smart.
they eventually just lost the battery pack, so they just had to plug up the fucking charge to it, the cord
I
to
don't know
it.
how they lose it.
Everyone's house that I went to that had 360 had that, and they would just, oh, I lost the battery pack, and I don't know where the regular one is. So they just plug it up wired. I'm like, cool.
Nah, you never in my house. I see how it is. I get it.
But
I want to skip
I'll
ahead
treat
a
you
little bit.
right.
I think low end of A.
I'll put it in A regardless.
Yeah.
Though it's a good controller. I
great
just don't
controller.
like. I'm a little biased.
Yeah,
Logan, I want to skip ahead. Put the Switch, both of them in C. Put that GameCube in B.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm saying
No.
put the Switch
No,
controllers in C,
no,
and I
no,
think
no,
the
no, no,
GameCube
no,
goes
no.
in B.
No.
We'll get there
We'll
when we
get
get
that. We'll get to that. So
I don't know. I'm
this-
kind of looking ahead, and I'm just like, I
so
don't know.
I need to know who all played a Sega Saturn.
No, I did not get the chance.
Okay.
Years ago.
Okay. I love this controller. This controller to me is way better than the Genesis controller.
It's better than the Genesis, but both of them feel like shit.
Yeah, it feels plastic.
I put that in C.
Yeah,
Those buttons also get stuck really easy.
Still, yeah, it does. It's still
Above the Joy-Cons?
Yes.
Really? Attica died for nothing. The Attica would be screaming at you right now, dude. Joy-Cons, man, they're not that bad.
No, man.
They're not that bad.
Joy-Con drift was a pain in the ass for everyone.
I've
It
had
was,
one
but it's not
controller
that
drift.
bad now.
Who
I-
cares
And
how
I've
much
had the
Joy-Cons
original
have drift?
Switch.
Three of them.
And that's just playing racing games.
And Genesis, I feel like
Suck.
Genesis would be the same as Saturn.
That's lower than that.
It's
Yeah.
lower than Saturn.
Move the Joy-Cons up. I'm just saying.
No. But the Wii U gamepad, I'm gonna put this in A.
Game changer.
Above the Joy-Cons?
Yes, I love this thing. So I could take a shit while playing on it. Like hell yeah, I love this thing. I especially love the
Ever
Zelda
told you
version.
how my Wii U gamepad got stolen?
Oh,
I was working a lot of overtime, so at the time Breath of the Wild was still new, and of course it dropped on the Wii U.
yeah.
So I was playing it at work. I had a backpack with the Wii U in it, and I just brought out a gamepad playing it like as a Switch at work. And something happened. I ended up buying a Switch, and I have a Switch box in the back of my car, and the gamepad back there. Someone stole the Switch box with the gamepad in it. So now I have no access to my Wii U because you have to have the
So
gamepad to go to your settings, to go to your internet, to go to your data, anything. You gotta have the gamepad for.
Oh wow.
Sucks.
Damn gamer.
It's like $100 too. It's more
It
expensive
is.
to get a gamepad than the Wii U.
It is.
Hmm.
But yeah, I love this thing. This one and another controller just made me so happy. I love these consoles.
It's really good.
So we're gonna talk about the PS1 controller. How it
See.
feel. See, yeah, I agree.
It's gotta have
What?
sticks.
Yeah, but with the
It
DualShock,
feels off.
the DualShock 2.
Below B.
What?
No, do the next one. The PS3 controller above that.
But by all means, these two are the same fucking thing. If I'm being honest.
No, the PS3 one's better because
No,
it had the gyro.
no,
kinda thing,
this
yeah.
shit is like, I will say it's worse than the Joy-Cons.
Nah.
The
Guys doing to your Joy-Cons? Are you like beating them against a wall or something like that?
We're just playing games.
What are y'all doing? Like, how
I
aggressive do y'all get?
I don't like how when I press down and the whole plastic shell bends with each thumb press.
What?
I don't
Where did
like
you
that.
buy your Switch controllers
It
at?
came out of the
Temu?
box.
What did you get it
It came out of
from?
the
Where's
box.
my Switch? Just hold on, give me a second.
GameStop.
No. Look at this.
Yeah,
I don't see no bending.
yeah.
Nothing.
Where the D-pad is,
Yeah.
it is so weak around there, and every time I press the
No.
home button, I feel like I'm gonna break it.
No, that's just the button.
Yeah,
I pushed the plastic around it. Nothing.
yeah.
You know what? I got these controllers before the OLED came out.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even use the Joy-Cons no more. I use these. and
Yeah,
there's
see?
still
That's
some-
what I'm saying.
Well, those. Nah, I will
They,
say those are
still
good.
have a little bit of drift.
Nah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I
Y'all
agree
are
with that.
abusive.
I'd rather get the
I-
third party control.
I'm just playing fucking Gear Club or fucking Pokemon, and
He's
then
had
Y'all are
a,
abusive.
he had to think it's a fucking Nintendo game.
Y'all are abusive. I'm just saying.
Zelda, Metroid.
Y'all are too mean.
So going back over to the PlayStation, the DualShocks, how are we feeling about these two?
3 above 2. 2 put it down a tier.
Okay, like that.
But put it above the PS4 one.
I agree with that actually.
No, like put the PS2 above the PS4. Put the PS3 with S with a 360 controller, I think.
Oh, I forgot this thing was here. Yeah, I'll put it down here.
Dog shit. Fucking hate that.
I mean, they're basically the same fucking thing.
No.
So they're basically, I mean, one of them is just gray, one of them is just black. The PS3, now I will say, what you said about the PS4 controller, about the micro USB cable, I hated the charging cable on this motherfucking thing.
Oh,
it was the same one as the PSP, wasn't it?
It was. It was awful. I hated it, and everybody just ended up losing the fucking cord.
The bad part is the Move controllers for the PlayStation had that cord too.
Oh, I hate
Playing
those.
Heavenly Sword. I loved Heavenly Sword. One of my favorite PS3 games. Playing Heavenly Sword using the motion controls where you have to guide the fucking arrow to do headshots on people. Weirdest shit ever, and I did not like it. But, yeah, it's gonna be behind the Joy-Cons. Now, we're gonna put this up here and move on.
Hey, you're allowed to be wrong. I'll let you have your opinions.
GameCube controller.
Right below the 360 controller in A.
I feel it's good, but
Yeah,
like
I
if
agree
you
with
go
that.
back to it, it feels wrong in a sense.
It's
but
a
I
great
think a lot of it
controller.
is a nostalgic factor.
Yeah.
Now, by all means,
It's rose tinted glasses.
every time I play Wind Waker, I want to use the controller.
Yeah.
Wind Waker is awesome on this controller. But
Have you played it on the Wii U though?
I have, and it don't feel the same.
Fair enough.
You just don't feel the same. Now, like, if I'm playing, like, if I'm playing F-Zero GX, I don't want this controller. I would rather have the fucking, the Pro controller to use that. But, this one's only mainly used for, like, first-party Nintendo games.
Smash.
And Smash. But there's a reason why they fucking did a reprint of this for just Smash Ultimate. And this one sold very little. The NES controller,
B.
yeah.
No B. That's good right there.
I swear to God, if you put the NES controller
Yes.
above the joy,
Yeah.
It doesn't break. It doesn't break.
I didn't enjoy the N64 controller that much though. I don't know why, but I
The
didn't
wiener
care for it.
controller? This ain't
S tier.
S tier. This
S
is the
tier. That's
wiener
S tier.
controller, man. Then,
Again, I think y'all are just going a lot off of nostalgia though.
I'm agreeing with
No,
you. That's
no.
why I
S
put
tier.
controller so low.
no.
64 controller
If
is
I-
S tier.
No, it's not.
That's
Irvin.
S tier. That's S tier.
No.
For its games, it feels more comfortable using a GameCube
Yes.
N64 controller than other controllers.
I feel
If you're playing
like
Ocarina of Time or something like that, it feels more
Yes.
natural with that
Yeah.
controller.
But I don't know, but I played like Ocarina
The
of Time
controller was
also
meant
on the
for
GameCube.
its game.
I
but
feel
it
like
just
it's
felt
high
better.
That's S tier. That's
No,
high A.
I say
I can't
high
believe
A.
I'm seeing the N64 controller above the Joy-Cons.
Yes.
It's a good controller.
It's a good
It
controller.
feels comfortable.
And-
It's
Don't play
unique.
GoldenEye.
You have to buy
On
a
it, like-
rumble pack to have it have
Yes.
vibration.
Hey Eric,
So?
It's a good
How
controller,
many-
don't get me wrong.
how much are you willing to bet for a durability test that this hunk of fucking plastic is more durable than these fucking Joy-Cons?
Yeah, of course it is.
Of course, because it was made back in the 90s.
And-
They know what they
Everything
were,
was stuff out of
what they were
uranium.
doing.
And you don't need any accessories to make this feel comfortable
No,
in
you
your
need
hands.
you need the
Nah,
vibration
that
pack.
shit was weird.
And then
Nah,
you need the
you
expansion
held
pack
in the
your
middle,
N64
you
for it to
grabbed your
work.
dick, and then you did it on their hair. You
They had a
always play like
lawsuit
this.
with that controller just for people playing Mario Party doing
Yes.
this.
Yes,
They
and that-
sold gloves.
Yes, they sold gloves, and in the sequel, they didn't do that no more.
Mm-hmm.
I still think that's S tier.
And this one, we're just put this Dreamcast
No.
one up here.
No.
I love
No.
It feels good.
controller.
I don't think it's S tier.
If you
Now,
I
put
think
the
it's B.
Dreamcast above the 64, you're wrong.
no. You don't understand.
No,
This
the
thing,
64 is
this
easily
thing
better
was
than
ahead of
360.
its time. It did what the Wii U did. They put a screen in the middle of the controller. You would put your memory
Wow,
card.
you had to buy that though. That was separate.
It
That's
came
memory
with a
card.
console. Eat my ass. You slot in the top, and then if you're playing Resident Evil,
Thank you, Jessica.
It
Thank
showed
you.
it showed your health bar on here and shit. It showed you like little mini. If you play like Sonic, it showed like your little Chow Chow. It was so cool. I don't care what y'all
What
say.
games were you playing on the 64, Logan, that made you put it B tier?
It's Ocarina of Time, Super Smash 64, Mario Party 1, 2, and 3.
That's it?
Conker's Bad Fur Day. Let's see here. Donkey Kong 64, GoldenEye. Let's see. I think there was an Earthworm Jim on the 64. Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. I was an N64 kid. I love the N64.
I love it. It's
But-
S tier. It feels good with Excite Bike, Wave Rider, the Green Soldier game.
It is not.
Oh, the Green Soldier
Flying
game.
Dragon.
It is
Yeah, it's
not
Flying
better.
Dragon,
Like this is the gatekeeper right here. It is not better than the Wii U.
Rally Racer.
Hold on. You're saying it's the gatekeeper, but you're putting that next to the Dreamcast controller.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
And then next the PS4 controller?
Yes.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't believe.
Yeah.
I will not condone this list.
Eric, it's okay. I'm kind of with you on it.
Wow.
You see, someone's got sense.
Now what about the Wii controller?
If you put that above the Joy-Cons, it's literally the same goddamn controller, same goddamn material.
But it has the nunchucks
I've
though.
watched people go like this with their Wii U controller right in front of me. Don't even get me started about like you gotta get the Motion Plus plug-in on the bottom, and you gotta constantly fix it.
Well, after a while, they did
Play
fix it. Where some of the
WrestleMania.
controllers-
Yeah,
hey,
granted,
granted,
feels
amazing.
I love the Wii U modes,
but
but
guess
it's not above the
guess
it's not above the Joy-Cons.
guess what, Eric? If you turn it sideways, it looks more like an NES controller.
No, it's actually more like a
So
N64
one
controller. If you look at the
with a
nunchuck.
Rogue. That was
It's an
What?
NES
On an
controller.
N64,
I think it's a worse Switch controller, really.
No,
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit better.
it's literally a
Extreme
degraded. It's a
G6.
degraded.
That's amazing.
What the
Look at the
fuck?
nunchuck. It's the middle hand.
No.
Eric, we
Not
just gotta
just
admit,
S tier.
they're just going off on nostalgia, brother.
No.
No.
Yes, we're just here to suffer.
Then why is the 360 and the PS4 controller so much higher than the rest?
I think
The only
the
one of those is
360 and
right.
the PS4 was good.
like,
Play Vigilante
Yeah, I'll say
8, Logan, on the 64. Change my mind.
I
No,
like how
it
you
will
don't
make
like
you
this
think
thing,
S
come on,
tier.
just
I
show
don't have to. Like, I know what the controller feels like. Eric was
What
over
are
here.
you-
Eric was over here bitching that this needed to go and see.
I can see
You can
low
play
B, but not above the Joy-Cons.
It's so good. The controller's so good.
No. Now the Xbox One controller is literally just a shittier version than their 60.
It's garbage.
Then the 360.
Honestly, I'm gonna put it with the PS3 controller. But honestly, it's still a little bit more comfortable than the Switch controller.
I think it's just pissing you off, Eric, at this
Jesus.
point.
You will never see me again. Tonight's the night it's happening. I'm about to commit Persona 3.
Dual Heroes.
Herman's still
It
trying.
was just flexing around.
Everyone's like, look at these games I have.
Go Racers.
Hey, okay, Urban, how about this? I will put it to bottom of A.
Move the Dreamcast down.
No.
Star Fox 64.
Now let me do some cleaning up here because
Where the PS5 controller?
PS5 controller, I'll put it in S.
I was
Yeah,
about to
where's
say, I
the
thoroughly enjoy that
PS5
controller.
remote play?
I'll put
Hell
NES
no.
No, man. So let me clean up a little bit here. The GameCube controller is fun and all, but I still believe that the PS2 and I guess the PS1 DualShock.
You're allowed to be wrong.
PS4.
Yeah, because coming from GameCube to like a controller with two sticks, it just felt right.
It does.
But
feel
still,
right.
you would play GameCube games and like you're kind of stuck with that
I still
until
believe
the
it's there.
until Joy-Cons, nunchucks, and the fucking
Yeah.
Elite Pro controller came out.
For comfortability, I think the Super Nintendo is a little bit better than the Duke. That's right. That's fine. That's fine. Honestly, for comfortability, just because modern hand controllers are just way more comfortable than the previous ones. So
PS Vita?
PS Vita would be S as well. But
Brother, where's the DS?
we would have to do a whole list on
Handhelds. I got what you're saying. Be a short list.
I think everybody agrees that honestly, I'm willing to say that these two pieces of shit
I
belong with
agree.
each other.
I agree.
And the Sega Saturn's still pretty good. The NES is such a classic controller; it's still comfortable. If you get the dog bone version,
2DS?
is still pretty good.
PS
Look at
Lite?
Urban over here. He's just showing off all the shit.
Game Boy Advance.
Well, you're over here making a tier list, and Urban's going
He's
band
so
for
pissed
band.
off about the N64 controller,
I
man.
don't have a Game Boy Advance SP because
Oh,
I forgot where mine
what a
is,
real gamer.
and they're like $80. So like,
But yeah, everybody can agree the Xbox 360 controller. It's just it's right.
yeah, and that's the
Like
best.
why they
feel like
why they
controller.
went to by all means they wanted a different design, but this was so comfortable. The amount
I'll be honest, I can't tell a difference.
I
Oh,
can.
brother.
It's
feels
more
The only
clunkier.
difference is they got that middle dot and scooted it up.
so
The
where
buttons and everything's in the same place, man.
so where the audio port is, the bottom of the controller is a lot more comfortable to hold than the square box that they tried to implement.
Yeah, that's
How
another
much do
thing
you
I
play
hate
on
about the
360?
One controller is like that weird audio mic
Yeah,
thing. I hate it.
yeah, they had it on these too, which is weird.
How much do you play on 360?
It was my main gaming console.
Okay, because I always had the little keyboard down there. So
I
could
never
keyboard
had that.
warrior some people.
I never had
So
that.
it was
I've never
never
used it.
comfortable. I had that, then I had the adapter for my headphones that had the sound
Yeah.
thing on, off, mute. Then I had my headphones in there. So it was like 7 controllers the size of one versus the Xbox One is headphones. That's it.
And plus, it was always so satisfying to have, whenever you turned on the controller, it would do the green light and it would be syncing too. Whereas this one was just like a normal, light up, just Xbox symbol. I really didn't like that.
You can change color.
Yeah, it's alright. I
Yeah,
still.
when you got Red Ring of Death.
Yeah. Now, by all means, if we're running consoles, this list will look so different. Now, if we're running consoles, Switch will be an S tier. Straight up. Like, the fact that I can play Breath of the Wild or Super Mario Odyssey either on TV or while on the toilet will beat anything that Sony or Xbox ever will.
That's what I was gonna say. That gets into the debate of
You can
handheld
play-
version
you-
versus the home version.
I can play The Witcher on the toilet. I can't do that with a PlayStation.
You can play PS5 games on the toilet. The PS5, the new PS5 remote play.
That's stupid. You have to have
That's
internet.
through cloud, and that's like streaming on your internet.
Yeah,
So
they
that's either bringing your
they
data or
shoulda
laggy.
just did another Vita. That's exactly what they should have done. They should have
Just get better internet. Get better internet.
But it don't matter how good your internet, it's gonna be chunky.
Yeah,
Get
and
Wi-Fi for the future.
it is literally just a
Work at
tablet.
NASA just to play.
They just
Yeah.
cut a PS5 controller in half, stuck it on a tablet, and be like, done. I don't
And
like
I
it.
don't know. You gotta be careful
what
with the
the fuck
Switch
is
when
the
it comes
Switch?
to handheld mode, though.
The Switch is
I
different.
play the Switch 95%, if not
Yeah,
90%.
The
exactly.
Switch is a
portable
tablet.
mode.
The Switch is a
I
tablet.
rarely
It is a
ever
tablet.
play it.
It
in
is a tablet.
A console. A
But
docked mode.
if
I was
we
gonna-
if we're talking about the PlayStation, whatever the fuck it is, the cloud thing, you cannot play Nintendo games on it.
Because it's Sony.
Well, at that logic, why don't we just throw in the Steam Deck, which is the
So
same
Exactly.
power?
Now
for
the
the
Steam Deck.
you just can't play the Nintendo still.
You can
no,
do
you can,
emulators.
it can run a Switch emulator.
You
Oh,
can-
I didn't even think about
yeah,
that.
you
You're
can
right.
do emulator, but the Steam Deck doesn't have as good as a battery life as the Switch.
Yeah, but the Switch doesn't have that good of graphics either, comparing
Yes.
it to others.
But also,
And then you can mod your Steam Deck.
yeah,
Too.
but if you're playing your Steam Deck, 9 times out of 10, exception of Eric, you're probably playing at home on the couch, whereas the Switch, you're taking it around with you everywhere.
I mean, you can do that with your Steam Deck if you wanted to.
Yeah, but you're going to constantly plug it up. It's the same thing that what happened with the PSP. The battery just didn't have a lot of juice in it because it was primarily focused
The
towards
PSP,
dressing.
I don't know about that. I played when I was doing Persona 3 Portable. I was doing business trips at the time.
Yeah.
It's 4 days.
Mm.
I didn't plug that bitch up once.
Really?
I played every day with it in the airport. It was like 8 hours stuck at the airport, no nonstop.
Yeah, I was about to say PSPs were good.
Yeah.
Now the Vita, that would die relatively quick.
Yeah, it would. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of the Vita. But the 3DS.
Because then again, the Vita had the internet stuff and is more.
Now the 3DS, that battery life lasted.
Mm-hmm.
The,
I just
the-
hated the 3D slide though.
I mean, you just turn it
Yeah.
off. You just slide it off, turn it off. You're fine.
You didn't even need it. It was just a
Do you
marketing
remember,
thing, I think.
Logan, you might remember who was it that had their 3D break when we were in that band trip in New York?
What do you mean?
We were playing Smash
Oh,
Bros.
it was Josh.
It was Josh.
Yeah, it was
I
Josh.
we were like on Times Square. It was like, dude, my 3D's broken. I'm like,
That was so
"Dude,
funny.
this is not the time for Smash Brothers. I don't care if your 3D's broken. We're on
Yeah.
Times Square. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we did the 99 stock Smash Brawl. from all the way from Aberville all the way driving up to New York. And like 6 hours in, Josh is just, because he just bought a 2DS is whenever those came out. He just plugged it up, turned upside down because the charger was on the bottom. You can't flip it and close it. And he would just put it on the bus window and just go to sleep. And me and Luke would just were constantly just playing the game. And Luke ended up winning it because he's somehow really good at the game anyways.
That motherfucker wouldn't let me sleep that whole trip.
I know.
It was 12 hours sitting upright.
I know. There was like
not being able to sleep.
there was like 30 minutes of us just fucking taunting and just seeing what we could do like in the game. It was really fun. We got so much life out of our 3DSs more than
I miss it.
any other thing. I miss it too, but Smash Ultimate's never gonna do that. For me anyways.
Unfortunately.
For me anyways.
I mean, it's fun as a party game, but I miss having the... What was that roguelike mode where you get the little power-ups and stuff like that?
Yeah.
And then you fight. That was always fun.
Now,
You had the mini games or whatever.
You're talking about on the Wii one?
Yeah, the Wii U and 3DS.
Subspace Emissary, I think. Then
No,
that's Brawl.
Oh, is it?
That's
Yeah.
Brawl.
Oh yeah,
It was
Wii
like
U
a little
was
thing where
different.
you run around
That was
on
the
a
one I had
map.
to skip.
You pick up defense boost, attack boost, speed boost, or whatever.
It was cool.
That
Wait a
was
minute,
fun.
no, I think that's the story mode of the Switch one.
No, that's
I
the
think.
Spirits. Spirits have the Switch.
Yeah,
Spirits.
so-
Okay,
yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Either way, though, I think it was fun. But either way, though, that's my list. Fuck you guys. I don't care. These Joy-Cons are dog shit. Like, I'm so tempted to just put it right here. Like, so tempted. But yeah. Anyways, who wants to close us out for our bullshit? Well, I put this over here. There we go.
Whoa, trippy.
Yeah,
Whoa.
trippy. There we go. Right. Who wants to close us out? Eric did it last week.
Okay. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe.
like and subscribe.